All right, all right, all right, all right. We got things to do here. Let's sit down. Get a hold of yourselves. Thank you, Alma. It's true, I met Alma at a Mecha meeting at UC Berkeley around 1997, years before she would become one of the most powerful women in California politics. Alma is a remarkable leader and also knows literally nothing about American pop culture. So for the last 20 years, one of my primary roles in our friendship has been to explain things to her about the United States. She's the most Mexicana American I've ever met in my life. I will also note that when Shane first approached me about tonight, my first reaction was that I was entirely too young for something like this. Shane immediately reminded me that I'm in fact not that young anymore, so thank you for that, Shane. But seriously, for a Chicano kid from the Inland Empire, I'm extremely humbled to share the stage tonight with two icons of our movement, Holly Mitchell and Tori Osborne. I was first introduced to Liberty Hill about 10 years ago. Rochelle Martin, who's here, and I were grantees with LA Voice at the time, and we drove over to the old Liberty Hill office to meet with Shane. We instantly knew that Liberty Hill was on our side. They got organizing. We could be completely honest about our successes and struggles in this work, much different than what I had experienced with much of philanthropy. I'd like to recognize my family that is here with me tonight. This work requires a lot of long hours and many nights on the road, so a lot falls on the shoulders of my family. My beautiful wife, Janina, is here, who just gave birth to our second son, Lorenzo, 2 months ago. Janina is the love of my life, and people tend to like her a lot more than they do me. So I'm very, very lucky. My father, Carlos, and brother Jordan are also here. My dad and his 9 brothers and sisters started life in the fields of Texas and the Midwest. Any success that I've had in my life is because of the sacrifices that they made. So, Pop, I thank you for all that you have done for Jordan and myself. Cesar Chavez once described organizing as converting one person at a time after time, until you win. And for 43 years, Liberty Hill has served as a living testament to the power and sanctity of community organizing. They understand that to build power, poor people need organizations. Strong organizations that center marginalized people in decision-making and leadership. As someone who spends a lot of time working to get good folks elected, I know that they are not the solution to our problems. Campaigns are like the circus. We come to town, we make a lot of noise, and then we pack up and we move to the next city. The allure of moving from campaign to campaign, from placing all of our hopes in the next rising political star, is a powerful one. We need good electeds. We need strong organizations more. The honor of my life has been serving as the political director of SEIU 2015. Is 2015 in the house? I made them do that. Our 400,000 members across California take care of the most vulnerable in our society. Under the incredible leadership of our president, April Verrett, we have an ambitious, give it up for April. We have an ambitious goal at 2015. We seek to create a statewide network of communities connecting all 400,000 members of our union. We have democracy captains across the state doing this work year-round, taking the union out of the union hall and into their communities. In 1994, I was 16 and I was pretty angry. 94 was an ugly time in California. In 94, I would not have believed that this state would one day raise its minimum wage to $15 an hour. I would not have believed it would have been the state to grant driver's licenses to undocumented drivers. I would not have believed it would be the state to tax millionaires to pay for education. And I would not have believed that LA County would issue a rent cap for 400,000 Angelenos. nor would I have believed that I personally would have had the opportunity, however small, in many of these victories. So as I look out at the evils of this nation today, the type of evil that would rip 3-year-old children from the arms of their parents, the type of evil that would warehouse human beings under freeway overpasses, the type of evil that would create an economic system designed to reward those that need nothing and punish those that have nothing. As I look at this country today, I have to remind myself that the future of this country and of this city is still unwritten. I must remind myself of the words of Monsignor Oscar Romero, who in 1979 reminded us that we are workers, not master builders, ministers, not messiahs. We are prophets of a future, not our own. I do not know what the future holds, but I know this: the organizers will continue to build, and Liberty Hill will continue to support the organizers. And with a joyful heart, I will gladly stay in this struggle until we win. Thank you.